Hey, what's going on guys? I'm Ajay from eeehub, and in this video tutorial you are going to learn about list in Python. In the previous session we have discussed about slice operator. So let's start the session. So before discussing the list, I have one analogy here. Suppose you have one basket. In that basket you can have some fruits like watermelon, strawberry, apples, banana, or a pineapple, or you can have some vegetables in it like capsicum, tomatoes, onion, carrot, cabbage, or you can have some items like book, paper, pen, or a basketball, or you can have a mouse, or it can hold a different kind of items like it can hold some vegetables, some fruits, some items. Okay, so this basket can hold a similar kind of items like fruit, vegetable, or some items, or it can hold a different kind of item. So list in Python is a similar data type. It can hold a string data type, it can hold integer data type, it can hold float data type, it can hold complex, or it can also hold a list, or it can hold a mixture of these data type, like it can hold a string also, integer also, float also, or complex also. Okay, so we can define list as an indexed item. So each item in this list will be indexed, like this item have a 0 index, this item will have 1 index, this item will be having 3 index, sorry, 2 index. Okay, and these items are separated by comma, and these items are enclosed inside the square bracket. And the list data type is a mutable data type. So what is the meaning of mutable? Mutable means it can be changed. If you remember in the video of when we are discussing about number data type and string data type, that time I told you that number and string data type are immutable data type. We can't change them, okay? But the list data type can be changed. We can remove the item from the list and we can add a new item to the list, okay? So this is the syntax for creating any list. This is the empty list. Just you need to write a variable name. After that variable name you have to write down the assign operator, and then you have to write down the square bracket. This is the empty list, that's why it is not containing anything. And we have creating one list that contains some item like item 1, item 2, and these items are separated by comma. Now focus on this example. We have create one list name fruits, and it is containing a different fruits like apple, banana, or orange, and these items are separated by comma. Then we have other example. This is a sam underscore info. So this list contains the information about the sam, the name of the person, that is sam, email ID of that person, and the age of this person. So this whole this variable name sam underscore info is holding different data type. It is holding string data type also and integer also. Okay, so after discussing this, I will tell you how we are going to uh, access the item of this list. This item of the list can be accessed by using slice operator. The slice operator has been already discussed in the previous session, so have a look into it. I will put the link of this slice operator in the description. Now we can access the data of any list by using the slice operator. Just you need to write down the list name followed by the square bracket, and inside the square bracket you need to put the index number. Okay, so let's jump into a command prompt. There we can perform these operations. Okay, so now we are in the command prompt. You just need to write on python here to open python. Okay, And now I will create one empty list. Okay, so I will like write on list one. Okay, this is the variable name list one, and I will put a square bracket, open and close square bracket, and hit enter. Okay, now I will try to know what is the class of this variable, because the class of this variable will tell us that what kind of data it can hold. Okay, we will check whether this is a list or not. So for that we can use a type operator. Inside the type operator I will pass a variable name, that is list one. So you see that the class of this variable list one is a list. So this is a list data type. Now I will create a new list, list underscore two, list underscore two, and inside this list I will enter different data. Okay, so I will write down 1 2 2 3, and these data are separated by comma. Okay, and if you want to access any data inside the list, and as I told you earlier that these datas are indexed from 0 1 2 3 4, so 0 will be at a 0 position, 12 will be there at 1 position, 32 will be there at 2 position, 43 will be there at 3 position, 645 will be there. So you can access this data by using slice operator. You have to just write on list 2. After that you have to write on the square bracket, and then inside the square bracket you need to put the index of that. So I will write on, suppose I want to access 43, the index of 43 is 0 1 2. So here I will enter 2, so it will give me 43. So this is how the list can be accessed. I tell you that the list contain different data type, so I will create third list, and in this list I will insert different item. Like I can insert a string data type like name. Okay, then age, that is the integer data type, then salary of that person, that is, and this is a float data type. Okay, now I will write on the email ID of that person, and that is the string data type. So as you see, this list 3 is containing different data type. It is holding integer data type, it is holding string data type, integer data type, float data type, and also a string data type. So now we will discuss how the list data type is a mutable data type. So how we can change some item in the list. Okay, so for this we have a syntax like this. Suppose so the how we can change the data in the list, let me show you. Okay, so let me first print what is inside the list 3. Okay, so list 3 having Sam 23,000 and sam@gmail.com. Now suppose I want to change the Gmail ID of this person. I want to change s@gmail.com. So first of all I need to know what is the index of this data. So it is at index 0 1 2 3, at 3. Okay, so for changing any data in the list you have to just write down the list name, that is list underscore 3. Okay, after that you have to just write down the square bracket, and inside the square bracket you need to write down the index number. So index of this data is 3, and then you have to write on this equal to operator, that is assign operator. and after that you have to just write down the data. I want to change the data from sam to s@gmail.com. Okay, so hit enter. Now I want to see what is inside this list 3. So now as you see, this email ID of this person has been changed from sam@gmail.com to s@gmail.com. So that's all about the list data type. I hope now you have a clear understanding about the list and how you can access data from the list by using slice operator, and the list can hold different data types, or it is a mutable data type. If you have any question regarding this section, you can ask in comment section. Do like, share and subscribe. Thank you.